Andy Stevenson for SevereMMA, standing alongside the champ. There's a lot of belts here. Shauna Bannon, who's just had a unanimous decision victory over Kerry Isom at Cage Legacy 18 in the main event. How are you? How are you feeling?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Happy to be done for the year. Yeah. I'm like, my mind is just like, I need a break. But yeah, happy-ish with the performance. I'm glad that I got another 15 minutes under my belt. There's a few things that I made mistakes on, but happy overall.
Yeah. Well, look, you're obviously fighting a fighter you've already faced, you've already beaten, you've already finished.
Yeah.
Is it difficult to get yourself up to go at it again?
To be honest, the camp was a different type of camp. Loads of shit happened, and it took a lot for me to actually get in the cage tonight. So for me to go out and still do 15 minutes, I'm proud of myself.
Is it, you said it was a difficult camp, physically or mentally?
Both. Yeah, there was a lot going on. So, but I got through it, and I'm here today, and I had to fight. So I'll have a little break over the Christmas and back at it next year.
Are you disappointed that you didn't get to finish?
Yeah, obviously you're always wanting to finish. That's what you go out there for. But look, there's lots of things I can take from that fight.
Yeah. With any of your fights, especially in Dublin, there's always a boisterous support. The crowd were chanting your name. Can you hear, mid-fight, the chants of Shauna? Can you hear that when you're fighting?
No, not at all. I hear it when I'm walking, but during the fight, it's just blank. All I can hear is Paddy. That's
my next guy. Can you hear Paddy? Because Paddy's kind of like, it's like he's the video game controller.
Yeah, literally, that's all I hear. Everyone else is just like zoned out. But when I'm walking out to the crowd, I can hear them all, and it's deadly walking out to the atmosphere. There's pros and cons to it, because you're obviously more nervous because there's so many people there to see it. Like when I was in Oklahoma, it was different. So like I was a lot more relaxed there because it was not a big crowd. You know what I mean? For me in particular. But there's pros and cons to both of it, and I love walking out to that crowd. They're deadly.
Do you feel like it does add that extra layer of pressure though when you're fighting in front of your hometown crowd?
100%. Yeah. Like everyone's like that. That was the last fight night. Everyone was there for me. Do you know what I mean? And majority of the tickets were my one sold. So yeah, there's a lot of pressure, but I love it. Yeah, I've always been under pressure my whole life, so I'm used to it.
Exactly. You're obviously signed to Invicta FC, but you have the clause in the contract to be able to fight occasionally in Ireland. Do you reckon we'll see you back fighting in Ireland? Is this? I know we'll talk about maybe Invicta coming to Ireland next, but do you reckon this is the last time you're fighting domestically in Ireland? Yeah,
like next year Invicta have a show every month, so I'm not going to be short of shows. It was just the way the last one of the year fell. It was very close to the one before, and it was in Denver and the altitude and all that. I would have preferred a longer camp for training, and then they allowed me to fight in this, so it just made sense.
Was this more to kind of stay active? What was the reason behind taking this fight outside of Invicta?
Yeah, I knew I wanted to fight again before the end of the year, whether it be on this show or another show. I was looking kind of maybe going to UAE Warriors or something like that, but then nothing really kind of worked out, and the opportunity came with Kerry here, so I took it. I wanted another fight before the end of the year. Yeah,
and look, I think it's hard to kind of top your previous performance when you've already gotten a finish. I think hats off to Kerry, she really brought the fight tonight.
Yeah, she did.
Was it? Did you feel like it was a more difficult fight than the last time?
Yeah, 100%. She had, you could see in her, she had a lot more venom in her in her shots, and there was a lot more going on. Whereas I think the first time I fought her, I kind of just dominated the whole time. Whereas she gave a little bit back this time, and it was good because like it was a good match. I hope it was nice for the audience to watch.
Yeah, it was a back and forth, especially that third round. We're both throwing hell for leather there towards the end of it there.
Yeah. Swinging.
Looking ahead,
it wasn't my most technical performance, but we moved.
Looking ahead, there's another Irish woman called Danni McCormack who you've kind of been calling out. Is that the fight that you want next in Invicta?
There's only room for one strawweight queen, and it's me, so we need to fight so that the world knows that.
So you want Danni next?
Yeah.
Where?
Invicta, wherever it may be. It'd be great if it was brought to Dublin, but if it's over in America stateside, that's no problem. But I think it needs to happen. There's only room for one, and I'm that one.
Is there any venom there, or is it just purely sporting?
No, respectfully, but we need to have a fight to show who's best, and it's me.
How does the fight go?
I reckon I knock her out.
All right. I think we'll end it there. Yeah. Shauna Bannon, Cage Legacy champion. Appreciate the time and congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Appreciate it.